I have a little confession, okay? You guys like my confessions on the pod,
do.
right?
I love your confessions.
So sometimes when I play I go play basketball sometimes, right?
What?
It's just like a really good exercise, you know? Like you go down to the park and just get some shots up.
Do we got a hoop?
Yeah, we can hoop. Let's do it. But I think that like, okay, so I'll go down and play. And also some of this I used to play in high school. I wasn't like good or anything, but I was like, I had handles and I was good on defense, right? Like I wasn't a real.
You had handles?
I still have handles. I can go between my legs, behind my back, all that. I got handles. But yeah, and I told you, my spirit animal is Rajon Rondo, right? Like handles, good assist person, bad attitude. That's me. Okay? Like if I had an NBA comp, it's Rondo. I can't shoot worth a lick.
Bad attitude.
Yeah. No, but like a little bit of a pout. Yeah, a little bit of a scowl. Oh yeah. Like I go.
Did you just give yourself some Stanford props too with the high basketball IQ?
No, I don't think I had a high basketball IQ. No.
Well, because that's like one of the biggest, the main definitions of Rondo's game.
True. That's later Rondo. Rondo after Baxter wrote that story and made him all genius, and then everybody just jumped on that bandwagon.
No. Every single head coach I've talked to about Rajon Rondo is just quick to be like, oh, he's the smartest player I've ever.
I wasn't claiming that part of it. I'm definitely not the smartest player. I grew up I was the type who grew up watching the Showtime Lakers. So I'd be out there doing like behind the back passes and no looks, and there was one point in practice where I was leading fast break and I had some trailers. And I was like, I'm gonna throw it off the backboard to my trailer, and I threw it, and my coach was like, if you ever do that again, don't come back. But it worked.
I need this footage ASAP.
Oh yeah. So, but the thing is, I was more of an athlete who played basketball rather than somebody who grew up playing basketball. So, I didn't really know what I was doing. I was just athletic, so they'd go, okay, you guard the other team's best player, and just I'd get steals and then I'd blow the layup, right? I was that girl. So they were like, pull it back out. Don't shoot. Anyway, so now when I go
would they rim off or would they bounce off the backboard because you did too hard?
All of the above.
Okay, great.
I found all sorts of ways to miss. Okay. But anyway, the reason I brought this up is sometimes I go work out, just be at 24-hour fitness. I'll go get in there and. Instead of getting on the treadmill, I'll run up and down and do layup drills, right? Because it's a really good workout, right?
Very good workout,
get out some shots, you rebound for yourself. Anyway, my brother and I will go to the park. He'll always rebound for me. I'll rebound for him. Still, to this day, we still do that, right? It's a really good way to get a workout in. Anyway, so during the Magic Steph era, pre-KD, maybe 2015 Warriors, I went through a stage where I was, trying to be like Magic Steph. That is the greatest workout ever. Because all he does is run down there and we had this one drill. It was how fast can you shoot? How fast can you catch and shoot? Mm-hmm. Right? You run down and you do that pull up where you're oh, get rid of the ball so fast. And oh my God, in 5 minutes you will be on your butt. It is so tiring to be Magic Steph. To run up and down and shoot like that.
Yeah.
It's really fun. And plus he has all his little Curry moves, when he drives to the basket and he's really acrobatic.
Yeah.
I went through a little Magic Steph stage in my basketball workouts, and I can still kind of do some of them, the little yo-yo dribble that he does to get by people, and then that spin up off the glass. Probably not right now. It's been a minute, but you should try it if you're ever.
No, I'm down. Summer League. You gonna be out in Vegas? Let's do that in 105-degree heat.
Here,
we'll get a real sweat on.
Yeah.
Okay.
But next
in the
fall.
future.
Next fall.
Yes,
in
next
the future.
fall.
Yeah.
I think the Magic Steph workout could be a thing.
Yeah. I'm telling you.
Hey, hon, it's catching on. Magic Steph's
Don't you want to go to the park right now and hoop to do Magic Steph?
Kind of. I won't have enough energy to shimmy after, but the rest of it maybe. Let me
ask you this though. What is more fun to watch? Magic Steph or superhuman LeBron? When LeBron when for instance that game where he was doing all those crazy fadeaways against Toronto was he was just finding new ways to just challenge himself just for the fun of it. What's more fun, watching LeBron James at arguably the peak of? You could argue this he's performing at a level we haven't seen with him, or Magic Steph, his flurries where he's just unconscionable. That's a hard word. unconscious.
You got it.
Okay, there we
you
go.
had it. You had it.
Because I don't know what I'd pick.
So
I'm gonna go with LeBron.
Yeah.
I could go the other way.
Sorry.
I think Magic Steph, because Magic Steph makes me feel like I can do that too. Whereas like Terminator LeBron, like there's no way I can do that.
That's interesting. You know, I was talking to Howard Chen, who does a lot of the 10 Cent
Yes.
stuff for ESPN,
Yep.
and he said that Steph Curry is one of the most popular players in China for aspirational reasons.
That's right.
When Chinese people watch Steph Curry, they're like, you know what? He's not the most, obviously, dominating physical specimen, but he's someone who worked really hard, went to a good college, you know.
He looks like he's 12.
Underestimated, huh?
Yeah. He looks like he's 12 still.
Yeah, and makes shots that if you work really hard, you can make too, you know?
Right. It's like the baseball equivalent would be like Dustin Pedroia in his MVP years, right? Like, you know, 5'4", 5, 6. What's he listed at, right? I
definitely look Dustin Pedroia in the eye when we're doing Red Sox.
Yep. Yeah, it's like an Altuve Pedroia quality. But the thing is, Steph's actually not that short. He's just short compared to like most NBA players.
Right.
I think he's 6'4", right?
It's also his like thin frame, you know, like he doesn't have like a lot of muscle definition in his arms. Like
Terminator LeBron, when he does that like dunk where he comes down the lane like a linebacker and then like it's almost like Statue of Liberty dunk. Do you know what I'm talking about? I can't do that. I can't even pretend to do that. I can't, like, that is sort of like that is off limits for most humans in the world, even really good basketball playing and tall humans. They just can't do that.
So if you guys are split, I guess Han, what are you going with?
I think LeBron. I think it's more interesting. Like Steph to me is the future, and LeBron is just like in any era, it's going to be crazy to see that. So that's how I would view it.
Okay.
I think I will lean towards LeBron too, but I think I am influenced by the fact that I have really been, my appreciation for LeBron this season has significantly grown. And maybe it's because I've had more front row seats to him playing, but this season in particular was just seeing him play all 82 games and what they went through, and he just to think my knee hurts right now just sitting down, and he's like, and we're the same age.
I'm just
like, wear heels like you do, Cassidy.
What?
I mean, let him put some heels on like you do, and walk around an NBA arena all game.
I'm saying, having to run down those stairs when they put me up in the stands in Cleveland.
Me too.
I know.
I was up in the stands. I was like, hey, this is not going to work for me.
That's what me and Steele were talking about ahead of time. No, I mean, BJ, I love you, man, but can your girl get a front row seat? I gotta run. I mean, when I had the Timberwolves Cavs game, when LeBron hit that buzzer beater, I had to like be by my computer because I was keeping track of stats and trends. And as soon as he hit that shot, I ran down the stairs. And now, granted, I don't need to be wearing 4-inch heels, but I got to be wearing 4-inch heels. And so I almost ran over like 4 people and almost died for the love of the game.
This is the equivalent of like Cassidy with like the shame bell, just like shaming Cavs media seating. Shame.
How does this compare, Han? Were you there when Windhorse and I went in on the Warriors and the lack of female bathrooms at Oracle last year?
Yes.
Okay.
You know what? There's that one stall bathroom like that. She's like around the corner. Yeah.
And all the guys think that they can use it, All the dudes feel like they're entitled to use it. And it's every time I go over there, there's a big line and all of them use the women's bathroom. Okay, can we set some ground rules here? If you are a man and you're going to be that dude who goes into the women's room because there's no line there, which is
opposite,
for one,
Bill.
Yeah, the opposite, Bill, okay? This is like our one time where we get to be superior over you, where we're like, there's no line in our room, okay? So don't go in there and pee all over the seat. Don't leave the seat up. And definitely don't go number 2.
Well, what's the point?
Oh, God.
Well, I walk into the women's room there, and it's like the men's room. It's so gross. Yeah. And you know what? I'm going to start taking pictures. I'm gonna have my phone out. Do you think this is going too far? Like when I get into the line and it's occupied in the women's room, and a dude walks out, should I start snapping pictures? This guy just came out of our women's room and posting them on Twitter. What do you think?
No, you know what? Just post it in the media room. You know, just like out
How
people.
about IG stories? Is that a little bit less?
I don't know, girl. Do it. I'm here for it.
Too far?
It's gonna backfire when they come out and they're like, "Oh, let me get a selfie, Ramona. Oh, get one for mine."
No, it's mostly media members. Like last night, I caught a member of the Warriors Spirit Squad. But like I've definitely caught some of our most enlightened male colleagues doing it too, and I don't totally blame them. But I do think the ground rules are: leave if you're gonna go in the women's room, act like a girl. Okay, treat it like a girl would treat it. It needs to be clean and not smelly, pee all over the seat.
If you're gonna go in the men's bathroom, can you also act like a girl and not be like smelly and pee all over the place too? Like that's like act like a human, not like act like a girl.
True.
I need to see this on an Instagram story for sure. I feel like this could lead to maybe like a pilot episode.
Yeah. I mean, I've tried Stink Eye. It's not working. Like I try to shame them. This is now 2 podcasts in a row, 2 years in a row that I've tried to call this out publicly. I really want, hey, aggregators, if you're listening, go ahead and aggregate this.
Aggregate this, bitch. There's another one for you, hon. I will say though, the Warriors do give the sideline reporter the best seat out of all the arenas, so they are on my good side there.
Well, but not so much for radio
because oh damn.
Yeah, I know. TNT's got 2 sideline reporters.
Oh,
we got the boot upstairs.
Yeah, no, that's the problem. They got 2 reporters.
2.
Yeah, I don't even know where they put them because I mean, speaking of Raymond, I get to sit next to Raymond, which is like a double plus because he's feeding me all types of great stats throughout the game. I'm like, yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, man.
Well, okay, so Steele, you got to go because you got to be you got to
game or something, huh?